All right, good day, everyone. I greet you all and I welcome you guys to this week video. Today is Friday, being 27th of March 2026. I'm recording this video today, being Friday, because I've went through my test, which is NAS 100 and US 30. I've analyzed them from top to bottom. I am not sure I'm getting any setup today, so I just wanted to round up this week video because last week I told you guys that I'll be trading on Friday. I mean, I'll add Friday to my trading days, which I did. For this Friday, there's no setup for me. Normally, any day I will see a setup. I should be seeing my POI at least from London session. Even though I trade from New York session, once it's 12 o'clock, I'm already at the chart analyzing my pace, to see if there is any setup for me. Before 2 o'clock, I already know where I'm expecting market to react and I will map it out. If market come to that point of interest from New York, then I will take the trade. But there is no POI for me. Yeah, this is 132. That is total. So there is no way I'm getting a setup today. So I'm rounding up this week video today. So far, I've taken just two trades this week. I've taken two trades this week. So I will take you guys through the trades I've taken, show you guys the trades, and then that will be it for this week. So let me take you guys to my system. By the way, I haven't recorded any video since this week. This is my first video. This is my first recording for this week. Why? Because we're having light issue. We hardly have light during the day these days. So my laptop, whenever I charge it, I use it for something else. So I said, okay, let me just pause for the trading and recording and just see wait the weekend. I will just put the videos, everything together, then show you guys all the trade I took, put everything together. So this is my first recording for this week. I just feel that I will just come over the slide something very quick. But today we are fortunate to have light today. They brought the light, let's say around 11 o'clock or to 11, and there is still light now. So I'm not using generator for today to make my recording. So let's dive into the, as I'm saying, taking the light. If you can see now, we just put that light now. So let me just dive into the chart and show you guys the trade I've taken for this week. So let me start from US 30. I think the first trade I took was on US 30, yeah, which was a loss. This is it here. Let me show you guys from my journal first. I think that was on Wednesday. Took that trade okay, on Tuesday. I took the first trade on Tuesday and then the second one on Wednesday. So this is on Tuesday. This is the trade setup. You can see this is a trade. I was expecting to sell this market to come and take out this low, but this supply failed. So you can see, this is it. This is it. You can see the supply failed. Yeah. But right now, US 30 has been going down, pushing down massive. So let me go to US 30 here. All right, let me go to 30 minutes time. Okay, so this is it. This is the trade. And you can see this was the point of interest where I was expecting to buy that trade from. But you can see how the market just stopped me out, sweep that liquidity. You can see how this market, after taking me out, sweeping this liquidity from here, you can see how it took out this one too. Also took out this one before it started pulling down. you know. My mentor, I think she took this sell from here. Yeah, she said she took this sell from here, but I didn't see any setup from there. Maybe she took that sell from 15 minutes. But when this market dropped, took out this low, she break even. And then this market this week, when Trump tweeted something, this push came up and then stop her at break even and then drop. And she was targeting this low, but I was targeting this demand that is here. So that is it. This is my first trade for the week, and the trade stopped me out. So I took another trade on NAS 100. Let me see. Yeah, took this buy on NAS 100. This was my this was on Wednesday. This is on Wednesday. On But something happened on Tuesday when I had this sell on US 30. I also have this sell on NAS 100, but it did not trigger. You can see how close the market come that Tuesday, but it did not trigger. Then on Wednesday, you can see this is on Wednesday. Okay, no, same Tuesday, but later in the midnight. This is 9:30. This is 9:30. That was when this market triggered in the midnight. So it triggered, and then you can see what happened. You can see how this market dropped, you know, to take profit. But then I started seeing buy intent, you know, from here. I started seeing buy intent, and then I thought this market was going to go for this high before finally coming down. The buy was clear for me just to, take out this high or this high. That was my target. But you can see how the market came, trigger me, push up. This market gave me almost 1:2 and then come back. But then I broke even on this market because the market was consolidating until around 8. So I had to break even on the trade. So later, I think that was on Thursday. Yeah, on Thursday. On Thursday, London session. Okay, on Thursday, Asian session. Yeah, the market came back to my break even, then stopped me out at break even, still push up. But on London session, you can see how the market dropped me out. So that demand failed too. So on Thursday, I was looking to, buy from that zone where that demand failed. On Thursday, which is on Thursday, which is yesterday. This was my setup for yesterday, and you can see how close the market come to my point of interest, but it did not trigger me, and then drop. And you can see how the market dropped my take profit. This was my analysis today, but I didn't trust this setup because there is no zone from the higher time frame from 4 hour and 2 hour to back up this point of interest. I had this point of interest from 45 minutes, I think. Let me see. Yeah, from 45 minutes, you can see. But on 4 hour, 2 hour, there is nothing to back it up from there. You can see if I should take this 4 hour demand from here, you can see that took out this low here. If I put my supply from here, you will see. Let me show you. See? So I wasn't interested in this point of interest. I wasn't interested on this point of interest. That was why I said no. I just leave it though to see if market will come back to that POI and see what happens. So that is it. Took 2 trades this week. 2 of them triggered me. You can see this is my Tuesday setup. You can see how the market played out. You can see how it played out. but I don't trade Asian session. So there is nothing there. And you can see how finally this market came to take out this low that I've been targeting since. I've been targeting this all this trade, all the sell was to take out this low. You can see how the market finally take out that low. And I was not able to get any trade, you know. So the thing in this trading is not even for you to be right. You know, there are other things that you need to put in place for you to make it from trading. A lot of things that you need to put in place, you know. So some people would have just choose to, you know, chase this trade since they know that this is their target. This is where they want this price to come down to. They would prefer chasing the trade, even if they are entering the sell and it's dropping them. They will keep on, chasing the trade, but it's not sustainable. I believe it's not sustainable. So if I chase this trade and this work out for me, how about when it doesn't work out for me? Do you know how many times I will take a loss before the target will finally be met? So that is it for this week. And this is all the trades. I took two trades. Let me show you guys. So this is the one that hit the last 100 buy. Yeah, this is it. You can see how this packet tapped me and melted up. This candle that tapped me from this point of interest, from this candle that tapped me from this point of interest, melted up immediately. I had more than 1:2 on that trade. You can see, you see the candle. See how this candle melted up. So when I map out this supply here, I said if this supply is respected because it has an inducement, if it's respected, then there is nothing holding me on this trade. So when this market came back to that point of interest, I break even. So if market wants to go up, you have to break it. But if you fail to break it, that means it's coming for this low, because this is a weak low anyway. This low did not do anything, did not break structure, not take out this high. So that is why I break even and then go to sleep. Wake up, the trade already stopped me out. So that is it for this week, and this is how my week is going. So this year, this is the lowest I've taken this year. At least month of January, I saw two setups. I mean, five setups. I took five trades. February I took five trades, and now March I only took three trades. So this is the lowest I've taken for this year. But it's so good. The thing is, I'm following my system and I'm executing my setup. I haven't. There's no day I see my setup that I won't execute. I always make sure I take, as long as I've mapped out my point of interest, all my criteria are met, everything is intact. There's nothing stopping me from taking that trade. Though sometimes I miss trades because I have my correction journal. So after the week, I go back to reanalyze that week to see if there was any setup that I missed. And sometimes I miss setup. That is the honest truth. Sometimes setup form and I will notice it and it will play out. But for the ones that I see, the ones that my eyes are seeing, I always take the setup. Let me show you guys something from this, from my journal. So let me go to my correction journal. So let me just go from this. This is February. Let me just go from this February. So you will see. So this is the third week. Okay, the third week of January. So these are the trades. These are the trades that I missed. If you look, you will see. So this week I had two setup on. This is not somewhere. Two setup. This is the sell and the buy. You know, but I didn't see it. I didn't take this setup. You know, let me go to um. Okay, on US 30, there was no setup. There was no setup. There was no trade opportunity on US 30. So there was no trade this week. So this is how I do it. So sometimes I notice that I missed some trades. I missed some trade that I was supposed to take, but my eye could not see that setup. So I will just miss out the opportunity. That is it, guys. This is it for this week. This month will be ending, I think, on Tuesday. So I still have Tuesday. If I see any setup again, I'll still journal it under this month being March. So I still have Tuesday. If I see a setup, I will take it. Then now it will be four trades for the month. So that is it. Let's see. And it will be all for this week. And then again, let me show you guys my account. So let me go to my should I see this account? No. Uh yeah, this one. Because on Thursday, the Thursday no, based on the Wednesday trade, the NAS 100 trade, I set a pending order on NAS 100. Let me show you guys. I set a pending order on this NAS 100 is by this was on Wednesday, right? Yes, I set a pending order on this buy, and I also set on US 30. Where was that buy? Yeah, this is it from here, but I cancelled it. Though it already triggered me before. Yeah, this was it. And I was targeting this high too. This was the setup. And that is 1:3.5. So I also have this buy on US 30. So let me show you guys close trade. Yeah, so this is it. This is the last 100. This one hit and break even. So this is the US 30. You can see this is on 25th, which is Wednesday. So both of them triggered at the same time because I set a pending order on both of them. I said anyone that triggered first, I will just cancel the other one. Both of them triggered at the same time. So I had to cancel this US 30, you know, and leave NAS 100 to one because I felt NAS 100 set up more, even though it gave me lower risk to reward. I think NAS 100 was giving me 1:3.5, and USF was giving me 1:4 point something. Yeah, that is it. So I trust NAS 100 setup more than US 30, so I had to cancel US 30 and stick with the NAS 100 trade. But that one also stopped me at break even. So that is what happened this week, and you can see my account is still at 2.5%. That's $4,631. Yeah, that is 2.5%. I have just two trades through this account, and this is my phase two account. But what else can I do? Nothing. Just to execute the only thing I can do is just to execute my system, and that is what I'm doing. That is what I'm following my plan, following the system. If I lose the account, I get another one. I still have extra accounts which I'm trading, you know. So that is it for this week. If it's your first time coming across this YouTube channel, please do well to like and subscribe, you know, join the family. And I'll catch you guys next week. I'm wishing you guys a happy weekend and a profitable week ahead.